Today we're making Bulochki, tender, lightly sweet yeasted buns. I have in this bowl our flour, sugar, and salt, to which we are going to add our warm milk, into which I have activated our yeast, our eggs, and our softened butter. And I'm just going to put this on the machine, the dough hook. I'm going to let it mix a little bit first because I don't like the yeast to hit the salt. And that's it, really just to give it a little stir. And in go the rest of our ingredients. Our yeasty milk. Our 2 eggs. And our softened butter. And we're going to mix this on slow speed until it comes together. Okay, we're nowhere near being done, but I just wanted to show you something. The dough has incorporated all of the flour and it's cleaned off the sides of the bowl, but I want you to see the consistency here. See how it's just kind of pasty and there's no elasticity to it. So this dough is not done. I just want you to see that. And we're going to continue to mix. We probably have another 2-3 minutes. Okay, here's our dough that has been mixing for about 8 minutes now. Let's give it a look. You can already see how smooth and silky this looks compared to how it did a few minutes ago. Oh, and look at that. It's already got pull to it. Remember before it was pasty and inelastic, but now look at that. This is what we want, okay? So now I'm going to take the dough out of the bowl and put it onto our bench to give it a few kneads. Here's our dough from the mixer, and look how beautiful, smooth, elastic this is. I'm just going to give it a few turns here to smooth it up. All right. I'm going to fold it under. And look, in commercial kitchens, we use Cambros. It's just what we do. They come in all different sizes. They're wonderful storage containers. For this size recipe, let's see if a 2-quart is what I think we're going to need. I'm just going to put it in there, flatten it out. I oil the inside and the lid. And let's see, am I right? Yes, I am. Our height is 1 quart. We're going to let this rise until double to 2 quarts. See you then. So here's our dough. I had it rising in a warm place, and today it took 1 hour and 20 minutes. Your time will vary depending on the temperature of the room and where you put it, okay? So this is why I oil the lid. So you can see it's coming off nicely. We're just gonna get it out of the container here. And I'm gonna knead it for a minute. You can see how nice and fluffy it is. Look at this beautiful dough. And I'm just mushing it out to get that gas out of it. And now I'm going to get the weight. You can just divide this in 8 equal pieces by eye, but I'm going to scale it up. Okay, here we go. All right, let's see how I did. There's 2/8. 2 to 8. Okay, so we're just going to go through and I'm going to weigh all these up and we'll be back. Okay, so here we have our 8 equal pieces. And now we're going to round them. And there are different methods for rounding. When you have an even piece like this, it's easy to do the kind of baker's method of just mashing it, bringing the dough to the center a little bit, but really flip it over and we're going to do the C, which is you make your hand a C and you just kind of rotate this. Your thumb pushes the dough back forward. I'm really mashing against it here with the palm of my hand. Okay. And what I'm feeling in my hand, and you can see it, is how much tension is coming into the surface of the dough here. That is very desirable. We want that. When I flip it over, you can see the rounding. I'm just going to pinch it here. I'm going to put this off to the side and I'm going to show you another method, and I'm going to come back and we're going to compare the two. Okay, let's do this one here. See, you've got little bits and pieces sticking here from when I was adjusting the weight. With something like this, it really helps to mash it because I want all those little bits and pieces to cohere together. I don't want them flying off. And now that I've got that mashed like this, I'm going to do the same thing of just bringing it towards the center all the way around. Okay, pinch it. When I flip it over, it looks like this. That's nice. But comparing it to the one we just did, the tension here has made it a much higher, rounder ball. So what can we do? We can do a little C action here and encourage it to mount up. Okay, so here are our Bulochki, and I'm just going to transfer them over to a parchment lined baking sheet. Okay, I'm just going to put them all over here. I'm going to give them a light coat of oil. I'm going to cover them with plastic wrap and put them in the refrigerator overnight. So these are our Bulochki buns. They rested in the refrigerator overnight, and then I put them someplace warm to rise for about 40-45 minutes now. And as you can see, they've gotten wider. They've gotten a little bit taller, and they just have a little bit of a wiggle when I shake them and I poke them. It doesn't immediately spring back out. You can see it holds the dent. These are ready for the oven. I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees, and we're just going to put them in there and let them go. And let's try 20 minutes and see what happens. These are our Bulochki. They ended up baking for 20 minutes, and you can see their color. I'm just going to give them a little dusting of vanilla confectioner sugar, and then we're done. And that does it. All right. Bulochki.